UNIMAK, you are lucky. At least today, the leader refused to bring all what he has in stock for you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Makeni, for giving me a son. I swear, I tell this DJ, say, don't be make noise, so let don't make noise with me. Monday. Okay. Oh, man, today is a wonderful day. Good afternoon. Oh, guys, smile. It is a wonderful day. Please, if you don't smile, I am going nowhere and I'm saying nothing. I need to see you smiling. Please, ladies, talk to the person next to you and say, look at me, I'm so beautiful and my mom is here. Coming to me, ladies and gentlemen, to first of all pay my homage to our distinguished moderator who had actually steered this ship in a very fantastic way, and I'm hoping that I'll do justice to him, because when he is that good, I have to be better in representing the women of this country. So, sir, thank you for this wonderful, wonderful presentation. I would like to pay my homage to the Vice Chancellor of the University, Reverend Father Professor Joseph Almami Toure, distinguished faculty and staff of UNIMAK, the leadership of the Students' Union, singling out the President of the Students' Union of UNIMAK, representatives, council, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs who made it possible for me to be here today, the students of the University of Makeni, all dignitaries that had joined us. Some came to see if I'm going to fight for women. Some are here to threaten me to say men are also in Sierra Leone. But believe you me, I know that women are many. So, Filipino, bear with me. Today is the Women's Day. Distinguished guests, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you warm greetings from the most handsome man in the world, retired Brigadier General. I am so delighted to be among the best minds and the sharpest tongue in Sierra Leone today. I know you guys are sharp because every time I speak to university students, I remind myself to come prepared. Otherwise, one of you will fact check me or Google before I even finish my sentence. So I came prepared for you. And I came inspired to be in your famous auditorium, which for me, I think the UNIMAK, the representation of UNIMAK that is out there should be the representation of the UNIMAK that is in here today. And I want to say thank you, and I'm humbled. Let me start by setting the tone. Why we are really here. We are gathered not just to observe a UN World Day, but to confront one of the most powerful ideas of our time. That feminism in politics, leadership is not optional. It is fundamental to sustainable development. Now, before anyone gets nervous, if there's a man next to you, say, don't get nervous. Let me reassure you. Let me reassure you men that we are not here to overthrow you is that if that were the part, trust me, I would have sent you an agenda ahead of time. No, we are here because equality is not a threat, it is an opportunity. As the scholar Bell Hooks wrote, feminism is for everybody. And I will add, especially for a country like Sierra Leone, which is seeking progress. Feminism is not merely about women, it is about justice, it is about equality, and the recognition that society thrives when every citizen, regardless of gender, has the opportunity to contribute to nation building. As the Nigerian writer Chimamanda Ngozi reminds us, we teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. But feminism is about expanding possibilities. So when we try to put girls in a room and confine them in that room, we are actually not practicing feminism, because feminism is about giving opportunities, giving space, and allowing women to also be part of decision making. But feminism is about expanding possibilities, and for us in Sierra Leone, we have witnessed how inclusion of women in leadership transform communities. When women lead, policies become more inclusive, families are strengthened, and development becomes sustainable. Let us clear the air. Feminism is not a rebellion against men. It would have been nice if it's rebellion, but we can't rebel against our men. Because I can assure you, there is no woman in this room right now that does not want a man next to them. So how do you rebel against the person that you want next to you? Feminism for us, it's really about asking the men to take us along so that we contribute equally to our nation building, because it is high time that the women help the men and reduce the stress that men goes through and keep them at home. Because when a woman is successful, believe you me, that man chooses what to do before they leave the house. Women and men deserve equal rights. They deserve equal dignity and equal opportunity. And that is what we stand. One of the world's most respected feminist theorist, Professor Anna Atta Addo, said, the strength of a nation lies in how it treats its women. And she was right. If you want to measure true development, do not only count buildings, but count opportunities. From an academic perspective, sustainable development requires these things: human capital development, institutional resilience, gender-responsive governance, inclusive economic system. At the United Nations, the World Bank, and the African Development Bank, they all agreed on these points. They aligned their institutions through this point. No nation has achieved full sustainable development without empowering their women. A country cannot develop with only one hand, and women are the other hand. So men, you've been fighting with one hand, and we want to be the other hand so that we can fight alongside you and win alongside you. So when women talk about feminism in politics and leadership, we are not talking about feelings. We are talking about evidence, research, and global best practice. In my personal journey, feminism found me. Let me pause the academic tone for a moment to be personal. I did not go around shouting, I am a feminist, when I was growing up. At that time, I was too busy surviving. I was too busy dreaming, and I was too busy trying to challenge expectation without being called so stubborn, which, by the way, I was always called stubborn. But as life unfolds and I enter space where decisions were made about women without women, and policies were being discussed about girls without girls, feminism found me. I realized that if I did not speak, someone else would speak for us. And as you know, when someone speaks for you, they may not say what you want to say, so I choose to speak up. Not because I wanted a title, but because I wanted change. When we launched the Hands of Our Girls in December 2018, we didn't just launch a campaign. We launched a national conversation, a conversation about rape, a conversation about early marriage, a conversation about sexual violence that is gender-based, a conversation about teenage pregnancy, and the future of our girls. And in that conversation, I discovered two things. Sierra Leonean girls are incredibly strong. Sierra Leonean university students have very loud voices. I love that. Your activism, your boldness, your sometimes unfiltered comments, these are signs of a healthy democracy. You are not the leaders of tomorrow, I can assure you. You are the loud, courageous, unafraid leaders of today. The academic argument for feminist leadership for researchers like Dr. Nneka Keba of the London School of Economics shows that empowering women leads to higher national productivity, better health outcomes, reduce poverty, improve governance, and it also improves greater innovation. But you don't need a PhD to understand this. Just look at any home in Sierra Leone where a woman is in charge. Productivity high, budget efficient, resource management excellent. We women don't sabi keep money bad. Accountability. Don't even try to misbehave. Now imagine that kind of governance at a national scale. Imagine that efficiency and fairness in parliament, in our ministries, in our councils. That is the promise of feminist political leadership in Sierra Leone. Let me talk to the men in this room. Yes, just relax. We're having a conversation. And I know you have your pens now ready to come and unleash on me all the grammar that you have acquired in this university. But believe you me, I came prepared with my own grammar. Some people think feminism means sidelining men. I want to correct that. Not at all. We need you. And we need your energy. We need your creativity and your partnership in this journey. But we also need you to understand something. Support in gender equality will not reduce your value. In fact, it will increase your value and increase your impact in changing lives. And I promise you, gentlemen, allowing women to lead will not make your beard fall off. If you have a beard, just make sure it's still there. And you check them, it will only make your society stronger. As one Nigerian activist once joked, men who support feminists live longer. I don't know whether it's true, but please check your age and see how far you've gone with encouraging women. Because when you support feminism, you become a very happy man. This is not scientifically proven, but spiritually, you can ask the fathers who are here. Spiritually, remember our noble man here said to us, this hall was named Fatima spiritually because they knew there's a Fatima coming. So, men who support women are men who are confident, are men who are kings, are men who are not timid, and they are men who believe that equality starts at home. And that's the reason why I stand in front of you as your first lady, because my husband is a king. He believes in women, he supports women, he promotes women's agenda, because he knows when he comes home, he will find the most beautiful woman waiting for him. My message to the women, my message to all of you ladies here, all your brilliance, and to the women here, please, let nobody tell you to calm down. When you are passionately making your point, let nobody reduce your confidence to arrogance. And let nobody convince you that leadership is masculine. Leadership is not male, leadership is not female, leadership is earned. One of my favorite thinkers, Wangara Makati, always said, the higher you go, the more you can see. So my advice to you ladies, climb high, climb boldly, climb unapologetically. And when you get to the top, create space for others to climb with you too. The university campus, this university campus is a leadership laboratory. If you check Naman, they be in the mind. Universities are the social laboratories of our nation. Whatever you normalized here, Sierra Leone will normalize tomorrow. If you normalize disrespect, we will inherit disrespect. If you normalize equality, we will inherit equality. If you normalize women in leadership, our nation will thrive with it, and we will remember you for that. And let me say this, if you cannot achieve gender equality in student union governments, we cannot achieve it in parliament. If you cannot respect women's voices in your classrooms, you will not respect them in boardrooms. The work starts here in universities. It starts with you first, before you can take it out to anyone. Use your education responsibly. Knowledge is power, but only when used for societal good. Challenge harmful norms. Not all traditions are worth keeping. If a tradition limits someone's dignity, it is not culture. It is oppression wearing traditional outfits. Speak up against gender-based violence. Silence is not silence is not you being neutral. Silence is complicity. Support girls' education, mentorship, volunteers, and uplift as many girls and boys along the way, because the boys are the benefactor of our girls' success. Participate in leadership runs for office. Please, if you believe that you are able and capable of being a female president of any university, don't be scared to do that. Come forward and let us rally with you. I am not here to campaign for anybody. But I know there is a girl in this university that is making a whole lot of change outside the university. And the last time I was with her one-on-one, please, I want you to know, a lot of people have talked about the university. But this is one girl who had championed the University of Makini and made me understand that this is not a political university. This is a university for Sierra Leoneans who want to acquire excellence. So, if you are in this room, I'm not only introducing her because she has been one of the people that changed my mindset. I'm introducing her because she is my younger sister also. I said to Saul, are you here? I said to, are you here? You have to come and let people see you so they know the girl who goes to my office to bully me every day. This is the girl who goes to my office to bully me for UNIMAK every day. So I have to recognize her and say, I am here now. Are you happy? Are you happy? I am here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my lady. Because, you know, the lecturer should know the one person who have the key to my office. You just send her, I tell you, if you give her one, she will take 10. So I want to, you see how beautiful she is? I know she's not pretending to be shy. You are not shy. I'm going to tell her, this one should be your spokesperson, honestly. I'm here. Okay, you see, thank you. Because I want as many young girls to be bold, to be a mentor, to volunteer to lift up other people, and to also focus on their education and believe that education transforms lives. I want you to participate in leadership, run for offices. It doesn't matter whether it's a student union office, run for it. Because you have to start somewhere. Don't wait to be invited. Invite yourself. Be innovative. Sierra Leone needs engineers. They need scholars. They need researchers. We need activists and we need creators. Use your humor and kindness in your leadership because nobody follows a leader who is always angry. Let me paint the picture we deserve. A Sierra Leone where every girl finishes school, a Sierra Leone where boys stand proudly beside girls as equal, a Sierra Leone where politics is not a battlefield but a platform for ideas, a Sierra Leone where development is measured by human dignity, a Sierra Leone where feminist leadership guides our policies, our priorities, and our progress. This is not a fantasy. It is not a fantasy for me, it is a plan. And you, our students, are the architect of this plan. Today is November 18, a UN Day, the United Nations World Day observed on November 18 is the World Day for the prevention and healing from child sexual exploitation, abuse, and violence. And now that since I am in a Catholic school, I want to say thank you to this school. Because for me to be able to pass this law at the United Nations, I had Pope Francis standing next by me and sending his voice to the world. So may his soul rest in peace. If today we are talking about the UN World Day, November 18, which also happens to be a Human Rights Day in Europe, Pope Francis, may his soul rest in peace, was one of the people who believed in me, a Muslim woman, and stood by me and said we're taking this to the United Nations. And we did, we succeeded alongside Islamic Relief. So I was the most lucky and fortunate woman to have the Christian religion and the Muslim religion stand side by side with me. So we went to the United Nations and then we got a resolution that will serve for young people and young women, not only in Sierra Leone, but globally. So I want to say thank you, fathers, because if Pope Francis was not there, I don't know whether we would have got it. But he was one of the pioneers and one of the champions in making sure we got this. Thank you. It was officially established in 2022 by the United Nations General Assembly through the resolution RES 77/8 This is one of my legacy as First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I am grateful that the Federal Republic of Nigeria also joined on that day to be a co-sponsor at the United Nations. So if I am going to be named as a First Lady who actually served her people, this is one of the resolutions I was able to present at the United Nations. But this is only possible because you people made it possible. If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for your trust in His Excellency the President, I would not have had the opportunity to be at the United Nations to serve Sierra Leone as the First Lady. So thank you to all of you. I am grateful for everyone who had helped in this. We are also grateful to the Catholic Church and Islamic Relief, representing the two largest religious groups in our country today. The first anniversary was commemorated in the Vatican with Pope Francis of blessed memory in 2023. I invited my sisters, First Ladies from Nigeria and Angola, and we did a successful commemoration in Freetown. Last year, the Milton Magai Technical University hosted the commemoration, and this year, we are happy to share the broad with the University of Makeni. I am a proud woman to be here today. As we celebrate this UN Day, I want you to remember this. Your education is not a privilege, it is a responsibility. Your voice is not only a gift, it is a duty. Your leadership is not only possible, it is necessary. Be bold, be brilliant, be brave, and above all, be part of a Sierra Leone where equality is not an aspiration but a reality. To quote Maya Angelou, nothing can dim the light which shines from within. So shine, my students. Shine boldly, shine courageously, and together let us light the path towards a more equal, more just, a more sustainable Sierra Leone. On this day, a United Nations World Day, let us reaffirm that feminism in political leadership is not about women versus men. It is about humanity working together for justice, equality, and progress. Sierra Leone's roadmap to sustainable development must be paved with the voices, with the talents, and leadership of women. And as we walk this path, let us remember that every step we take towards equality is a step towards a stronger, more prosperous Sierra Leone. Thank you all for your kind attention. I wish you all well and success in your academic pursuits. May God bless the University of Makeni. May God bless the Fatima campus. And may God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone as we all dearly love. I thank you all for your kind attention.